to gold. TA with TI Joey Bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with Trade Intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, network the mission.
That's right, Piper Academy. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. A bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. And of course, this is the TI. Well, it's TA, Trade Academy, with TI. TI Joe. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. And welcome to the Piper Academy Network. The Piper Academy Network. Here we go, guys. Smash the likes, definitely smash the likes. And let's go ahead and get started. First, let's look at Bitcoin. I'm sorry, let's look at crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. We do have a few movers. They are starting to come down. Why? Well, right now they're kind of reacting towards Bitcoin. Bitcoin's coming down, then going up, then coming down, going up. And here we go. The daily looks great. Making some good money. Now, if you're not making money, don't worry about it. We're going to show you how on the Piper Academy Network. And of course, on the top of the screen, you can see that there are the times for all the shows that we do have currently. And there's really no excuse for you not to make money. Really no excuse. We show you risk management. We show you trade setups. We show you how to trade. We give you information on the markets, not only the crypto markets, but also just the economy in general, stock markets, the economy. This is the one-stop shop. And if you agree with that, definitely put a 4 in the chat. If you agree with that, put a 4 in the chat. I do love seeing the chat just blowing up. And of course, we already got some bingos and bangos in the chat. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So let me go ahead and pop out the chat. That way everything pops up on my screen. All right, there we go. And let's go ahead and delete that. All right, so let me see if this is working as far as the bingos and the bangos. Oops. Do I have my chats on? Alerts, chats. Yeah, I got everything on. It's not showing up. I'm not sure why. Maybe. All right, so for this stream, we're not going to have the chats popping up on the thing. Now, what if I do it over here? Because I like the chats on the screen. Trying to figure this out. If I do this. Oh. I know why. All right. There we go. This should pop up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's first look at the liquidation heat map. Who's getting liquidated? Are the shorts getting liquidated? Are the longs getting liquidated? Are you getting liquidated? Hopefully not. Hopefully you have stop losses in place. Hopefully you have your stop losses in profit. And right now we have the shorts getting squeezed. Why? Because the price went up. And then now price coming down, going up. We have the 4-hour, pretty much kind of even. We have the 12-hour, the shorts getting wrecked. The 24-hour shorts getting wrecked, and that's just because price is going up. Everybody's starting to want to short, and it's always level by level, and it's difficult. It's more difficult shorting in a bullish trend or a bullish market. The shorts, if you're going to do shorts, short term, very short term, maybe an hour or two, if not sooner, the shorts could make you profitable, but long term, the market's bullish. All right, so let's go ahead and go with Bitcoin. Let us look at Bitcoin. No liquidation city for Jesse. Very nice. Last time I almost got liquidated. Told my Uber driver, turn around. I don't want to go to liquidation city. And he listened. I paid him a little bit more. Had to add to my entry. And it was great. It was great. All right, very good. Very good. Reading the chat, catching up on the chat really quick. seeing what we have in the chats here. I see here, username. What's up, my friend? So username says, Tradester Joe, I'm here. Poof, man, thank goodness. Let's hear this fundamental analysis today. Called my banker this morning since FD told me to buy. He told you to buy it, huh? He gave you some financial advice? Well, that's one thing that you do not find here on Piper Academy Network. Never financial advice. If you take financial advice from a person on YouTube, you got more problems. I'm playing. All right. I see here. Jesse says, first one to smash the like. Great job, guys. Great job. Also known as Tradester Joe by username. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Let's see here. AG, got that afternoon coffee. I need coffee. I haven't had coffee this morning. I do need it. Here. Down with the coffee. Very good. Going through the chat really quick. Okay. So we are all caught up. Having many shorts is fine. Just don't crap your pants. Yes, very true. Now, one thing that I am going to do, I'm going to talk about taking profits, so targets and stop losses. This is one of the main things that I'm going to be focusing on today, because in my opinion, you know, you can have a great setup, you can have everything going for you, but if you don't know where to strategically place your targets and your stop losses, it could really mess up your trade. So that's one of the key factors that we will be focusing on towards the beginning of the show. So just to let you know. Crypto Pollo says, Joe, how did you like that peanut call made for Grand? Very nice. Yeah, for peanut, I think I'm still in it. Peanut, yeah, I mean, it's come down quite a bit. I posted this on my other live stream, which was just finished. But I think I was up to like 180. I went up as high as 220, but I didn't take profit until around like 180, I'm guessing. Or I don't even know. Where was my profit at? See, peanuts. This one, okay, 190. So I did close out some of my position at 190. Hopefully it continues going up, and if not, I moved up my stop loss and profit. Now, granted, I'm trading with very little money. Don't get excited. Don't be, oh my gosh, Joe made $4,000. No, I didn't. You can, because of my higher leverage, I use very little money. Not only that, but I have a little bit of money in my trading account right now, just because I'm just trading it, you know, just having fun. Once the market gets really good, more than likely January, February, be trading with a lot more. Right now, I'm just having some fun. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go back to the chats. Let's see here. Crypto Pollo is absolutely killing it with the gains. Very nice. Let's see. AG got early in the day. Call quits coffee in the day. Okay, very nice. See, yes, Thanksgiving was great. Okay, all right. So let's look now at Bitcoin. We're looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. This was the thought process I had on my channel, on my show, Trade Intuition. If you're not following me, definitely follow me. I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday. However, today, I just got back. I was running late. I got back from Snoozeville. That's right. I was up till 7 in the morning. Woke up so I can watch Piper Academy. As soon as that was done, I went back to bed thinking, oh, I can take an hour nap. Turned out to be a 2-hour nap. So I was running a little bit late for my show. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Pollo says, Joe, I gave you peanuts at $1.03. That was my entry. Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right. So for Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, this was our decision point. You know, if it's going to get rejected here, if so, more than likely come down. This is our trend line from up here. Currently, it's having issues breaking this point of control. And you can see it right here. Now, it did break up, got rejected, came back down, and now we have another decision point. Is it going to come down? This yellow line, our trend line, our level is from here to here, is now our level of decision. Are we going to bounce up or are we going to come down? Now, if we do bounce up, I think that we might get another rejection or another bull trap to possibly come down. Now we have to worry as far as continuing breaking levels, people taking profit, people starting to short. And then once we get to possibly this level of a lot of support, resistance, ups and downs, you can call this a higher area of our volume. So right here, there's a lot of ups and downs. So we may come here and then potentially go up. Now this purple line is our line from way back over here. This is from our previous highs from the last cycle. So that's what that is. So this is what we're just looking at, you know, once again, level by level. If we do go up, so it's always plan A, plan B. If we do go up, more than likely we're going to get rejected right in this liquidity zone, selling pressure, resistance zone, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names for the same exact thing. This is just saying price came up, came down, there's a wick. Selling pressure. So if the price comes up, we may come down, possibly bounce, and then come up, break through our level, then use it as support, possibly go to 102, 104, who knows, until it finds resistance. The market makers say, okay, we liquidated all the shorts by going up. Now people are starting to go long. Let's liquidate the longs by bringing this bad boy down. And then now it's just level by level. It'll go down until it finds support and then comes up. Now, different ways you can find areas of support. The fib tool. I love the fib tool. There's the fib tool. You can also use divergence if you trade divergence. If it's potentially creating a pattern, you know, starting to go up and down, maybe it makes a inverse head and shoulders, cup and handle, whatever pattern you use. Maybe it's you doing that on a lower time frame to where potentially it's finding support and coming up, changing the trend, higher highs, higher lows. And then that's when we change our mindset from, okay, it doesn't look like it's going to break these lower support levels. It looks like it's going to bounce now. And then the overall trend, though, very bullish. Not only that, but we're towards the all-time high, very bullish. We have a lot of FOMO in the market right now as far as Bitcoin, crypto in general, but especially Bitcoin because of course, you know, BlackRock and, you know, Michael Saylor and just all of these companies that are getting now into Bitcoin. Countries also are starting to use Bitcoin as their reserve. So this is a lot of bullish news. So because of the overall bullishness, the thought process is we will go up, but we can come down and still remain bullish as long as we don't break the major pivots. And you see the major pivots on a higher time frame. And what it does, it really creates a zone. So it can go anywhere in the zone until it breaks the level. And then now what we're doing is we're potentially starting the downtrend. But you can have retracements and still be bullish overall. And you just trade it both ways if you want. Okay, moving on. Oh, one thing that I strongly recommend, give me charts, guys. Give me charts so that one, we can make money like we've been doing. And two, I can actually give you a setup of a chart with all of my thought process on there as far as my areas of support, resistance, why I'm putting those levels at the areas I'm putting them, and of course our targets and our stop loss. So that's very important. All right, moving on. Going up on the list so we can see if we get some coins. Jesse says 6K% on my last trade on ADA. Very nice. Good Lord, you guys are killing it. Now ADA, I was looking at ADA. I'm gonna give you all a sneak peek. All right, so this is my ADA. This is my ADA thought process. I was hoping it was going to come down. This is on the hourly time frame. This is a VIP video that I did and also chart that I'm looking at. I would love for it to come down. It came down a little bit, came up, broke this level, selling pressure, coming up, selling pressure, coming up, selling pressure. So it might come up, and now it did come down. So this might be another area for us to potentially enter, knowing that it could come down a little bit further and then come up. So what we're doing, this is actually a zone. So let's go ahead and draw this zone. That way I have it for my group. Now, of course, whenever I refer to my group, it's different from the Discord for Piper Academy. So Piper Academy has his Discord, I have my own personal Telegram group. So just so that there's no confusion on that. All right, moving on. So this is ETH. This is on YouTube. This is what we're doing last time. And these are just some examples that I was going. Let's see here. Thank you very much. Yes, so Alexander G, the absolute hardest working mod in the business, period. Just posted my Linktree links. It has my Telegram link, which there I am at almost 24 hours. The time where I'm not on there is when I'm either making a video for my group, making a video for YouTube, doing live streams, or asleep. And I rarely sleep. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Pollo says, I see, yes, my fam was very happy. Very nice. Yeah, family is very important. And for me, I'm thankful for everything every single day. I don't need one special day for it. I'm thankful, one, that I woke up. I'm thankful that I can see. A lot of stuff I'm thankful for we take for granted. I'm thankful that I can see, thankful that I can hear. I'm thankful I can understand. I'm thankful that I can speak. I can use my motor skills. I can walk. You know, I'm coordinated. I can, you know, so all this, again, people take it for granted. I'm a registered nurse. I've been so for like 8+ years. However, I haven't worked in the past like 4 years now because of crypto, and man, thank God for crypto. Being a nurse, man, my hat goes off to them. So much pressure, like you would not believe. So much, you know, people, you know, seeing them take their last breath, being there, holding their hand. That's who I was. I was the one where my CNAs would come up to me and they're like, Joe, I know I'm getting into the story. Joe, you know, so-and-so is not looking great. I'd go there and I would literally hold their hand till they took their last breath. And granted, I was running late, but everything was already taken care of, you know, the important parts. But I wanted there to be somebody with them. Of course, their family was never there until after the fact. Just, it never surprised me either. Always showing up, crying, bawling their eyes out. Oh, my mom, my dad. And I was telling them, hey, you know, hello, my name is Joe. You know, I'm the registered nurse here. I'm the one who has, you know, the hall. I usually work, you know, these hours, but I pick up extra hours overnight and day shifts. I've never seen you before. Are you from out of town? Oh, no. I live 4 minutes away. And I said, oh, really? Wow. Well, I work 5 days a week, and then I love working. And then I also pick up extra shifts. It's just, I've never seen you before. Well, nice to meet you. I'm sorry we met under these circumstances. And guess what I was doing? Just poking them. Oh, sure, you love your family now that they're gone. But when they were around? So all that story said, take time. Reach out to your loved ones. You never know what could happen. You never know. So with that being said, reach out to them. And especially if you have your mom still, I mean, your dad probably, but you know, the mom is usually the one. But if you still have your mom around, let her know how, just call her up. And it was funny too. I'd call my mom all the time. Mom, just want to thank you. You know, I think you did a great job. You raised me with morals, ethics, integrity. You know, I still open doors for people, granted if they're old or young, or I still do that. I still give up my seat. I still have manners. Thank you. I'm very polite, etc., etc. And I want to just thank you for that. And she's like, wow, I was just doing my job. So you did a great job. So thank your mom. Thank your mom. Very good. All right. So Alexander C says, so nice to hear. Crypto Pollo. Yeah. He's been killing it. Here, Harp is in the house. What's up, buddy? What's up? We're going to go into some. So right now, what I'm basically doing is I'm stalling. Not sure if y'all caught that, but I do this all the time. We go over Bitcoin really quick. I stall until we get some charts, and then we start going into the charts. If we don't get any charts, well, then I just review some of the charts we've done before. But today, we are going to be doing targets and stop losses. That is the main focus of today's show. How to strategically place these. So stay tuned. The FOMO struggle is real. Heck yeah. Now there was one. Let me go to my group really quick. There was one, and you know, it pumped. My alert went off, and I put in the, you know, in my VIP group, I said, you know, don't FOMO. Okay, here's one. So here is OFN. This is a very low market cap coin. It's Open Fabric. I believe this one is gaming. 1 hour time frame. Look at this. Good Lord. Where do you think my alert was? My alert was, let's see, this was, what time did I do this last night? Well, let me just show you. Well, let me take this off really quick. Okay. So let me just show you. So this was a post that I did. My alert went off, and I'm at the computer. Again, I rarely sleep. My alert went off at 2:13 in the morning, and it crossed my level. Now, 2:13 in the morning, updating my group, and you know, it crossed the level, and it went. It moved 18%. And I posted it to the group, and again, it's a voice of reasoning. Could this go up another 40%? Yep, sure could. But due to the market cap being so low, it could also dump 40% really quick. So for that reason, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the pullback. When does the pullback happen? It could happen here to maybe here. Then we enter the trade, we add to the trade. Or it can continue going up. This is not sustainable. There will be a point to where the price will come down. And then when it comes down, whether it's here, we can enter and then enter. Now, what if it goes and it does this? Well, then we get stopped out. No biggie. We get stopped out. We had a chance of a possible really nice continuation of the run. Comes down here to the golden pocket or wherever, starts doing this. Now we can enter the trade. This is how I trade. This is how I set up. This is how I do my setups. This is one of the things that I do in the VIP. You know, again, that voice of reasoning, you know, that because that FOMO is real. Just like Alexandra G said, the FOMO is real. And sometimes you just need that extra person. What? It's okay. It's okay if we miss this trade. Guess what? We have other trades. If we miss this one, who cares? Let it retrace, set your alert, get back into it. All right. Moving on. See here, yes. And I love my crypto family. And I'm so grateful to be a part of the Piper Academy and now having an extended family. I love it. Okay, TIA for Joe. So let's do TIA. I love this one, and I love TAI even better. So just to let you know, just because it's been making me a lot of money. Let's see here. Grateful, yes, definitely. Let's do some Doge. Let's do some Doge. Yes, definitely we'll do the Doge. Going down the list. Yes, I vote for that too. If you have the emojis, I would love to see Alexandra G's emoji in the chat. I would love to see Alexandra G's emoji in the chat. And of course, that is the Mod Queen. That is the Mod Queen. See here, going down the list. I'm grateful that bears don't know how to use a timeout. All right, so we're almost caught up with the chat. And of course, we will start getting to our coins. The coins that we have so far are TIA, Doge, and we're going to be doing a chart setup with targets and stop loss. Here, Wick's wife, Fine 89 says, Alexander G, it's been good. Very nice. See here, going down the list. Please, yes, definitely smash the like. Also, it says, back for more. T.I. Joe. Thank you, man. And like I said, I'm going to make you money, guys. Not financial advice. Don't ever trust me. Do not ever trust anybody on the internet. Anybody. Verify. Verify if what we say works. Practice what we are practicing. Practice what we are teaching. See if it works. And if it does, great. But never trust anybody. Never. Especially me. I can be lying out of my teeth. Really could. But if you backtest all the stuff that I do, you'll say, wow, okay. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. And if for whatever reason you call me a genius, I would never say, people call me genius. I would never say that. Just to give you a heads up. I'll say, this person called me a genius. Do I think I'm a genius? Nope. Why? Because I'm down to earth. I have an ego that is not that big compared to everybody's ego, which is like ginormous, and they love patting themselves on the back. One thing that you'll find for me is I tell you my wins and my losses. I'm very real with you, and I just offer you the information that I have. But yeah, there's one of my buddies. Story time. Y'all better get that stopwatch ready, guys. Go into the emoji section, type in stop to search the emojis, and that's because I'm talking too much. One of my buddies, he's really good. Man, he's good. The only problem is he's good up here, but not good explaining his thought process. So that leads me to believe that it may just be the odds. You know, he's getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, and you know, he's winning more than he's losing at the moment, or however he's doing it, but he can never explain how he's doing it. Not only that, but I tell him to his face, dude, I don't know how you get out your house. Your head's so big, you know, that I don't know how you do it. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here, going down the list. Can we also look at INJ and Link? Okay, very good. INJ and Link, awesome. Okay, going down the list. Okay, going down the list. Everything is looking good. Okay, here. Nice joke. TAI, me too. Okay, so we'll do TAI, and I think we're done with the call outs. Let's see here. I think that's 16Z. Any other future ones more than likely have to be a super chat, but I'm gonna try to get all of these so that, you know, we can get through all of them. See here, does it come across as offensive if I say you're not a genius? Not at all. I would hope you would think I'm not a genius. In my opinion, a genius is somebody who never wins. Never. But no. I'm not offended if you call me dumb either. Not offended if you say that my trades are horrible. Not offended if you say that I don't know what I'm talking about. Not offended at all. People with very low, what is it, where self-conscious or whatever, or they know they're not good, and if somebody says that they're not good, they're like, oh no, I couldn't trick him, and I get offended. No, not even. You can call me what you want. I don't care. Now, granted, be careful on this channel though, because this is not my channel. I'm a host on this particular Piper Academy channel, but you're free to call me whatever you want on my channel. I don't care. I love the drama. I love it. Plus, I know what I can do, and I can prove you wrong. Well, hopefully prove you wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. That show is my jam. It's also why I own the stock called XYZ. Very nice. Very nice. Here, so Jesse put in this one. We got that one already. This one, midterm hold. Yeah, so let me do that one. Hopefully this one is the last one. Mid to long-term hold, mid hold, and entry. Okay, oof. Excuse me. I don't know if we're going to get to all these. I'll let you know right now. More than likely, we'll have a PLS. Okay. So basically what this means is I will have to talk very little and just rapid fire. See here, Joe, late today. Can we check Pepe? Okay, very good. Now, if we run out of time and you do want yours to be quickly done, once again, super chats. Now, even though we have this entire list, TAI, DOGE, INJ, someone say Link as well? TAI, AI16Z, then Ether or Aether, however you pronounce that. Is it AMT or AMP? Oh yeah, AMP. CTS and PLS and Pepe. If you want any of those done for sure, super chat. If you're okay with, having it for tomorrow, then that's fine. And of course, tomorrow I'm referring to my show at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see here. Start doing the analysis, Joe. Stop talking. Yeah, as soon as I start, man, I'm gonna be focused, and it's gonna be 3 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer for myself. Rapid fire TA, go. Stop talking, Joe. All right. Add Solana while you're at it. LOL. All right. So Solana. Once again, super chats get priority. Super chats get priority. And we are about to start. Since you are just going through all these, if you can add to the top of the list, well, username, even though you're my favorite, it would require a super chat. All right. So the very first one is TAI. Here we go. We got Alexandra G with a donation. Very good. But I don't see a coin. I don't see a coin name. All right. So Alexandra G, if you do have a coin you want me to do, make sure to do some bingo bangles and the actual coin. Very good. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do the rapid fire. So the first one we're going to do is TAI. And this is going to include a target and a stop loss and why I'm picking the area. So let's go MEXC. We're going to do this. Let's go to a higher time frame. Where is my stop loss or my counter? Let's go and move this to the very top. That way I can easily see it. There we go. So the countdown. We got 3 minutes. It's showing up? Okay. So for TIA, we are looking at a very nice zone that it did break out of. What you could do, I like it right now. And this would be a longer term kind of hold. Let's go from here to here. Now I'm going to do Alt H, and it's going to give me a horizontal line. The reason I'm doing this is so I can show you where my stop loss would be and why. Now I'm also going to do a target. Now for the actual entry, we're going to look at a lower time frame. So my target, very nice. I'm going to do Alt H, and this one I'm going to do green. That way that you can see why I'm doing what I'm doing, and so we can get 2 birds, 1 stone. Then my next target would be right here. I don't know the market cap, so the market cap is very important. If you have a lower market cap coin, it moves much faster. If you have a higher market cap coin, moves slower, but it will still go 30, 40, 80%. It just might take a little bit more time. And then of course, depending on the market. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Got a minute and a half to go. Let's see here. I do like the ups and downs. It's already breaking down from this trend line. So it might come down to here. Let's see, it might come down to here and then bounce up. And then we can add to our entry. So for this would be my buy zone. So this would be my buy zone. And I would set an alert just above the buy zone so they can notify me of the buy zone. I would wait for a 1-hour time frame so we can enter this one just a little bit faster. We got 1 minute to go. I would also put an alert right here, and that way the we can do 1 hour. No, let's do 4 hour. 4 hour on this and 4 hour on this. 4-hour candle must close above this level in order for us to actually enter the trade or add to the trade. This is a much safer entry. If we do get a pullback, this is just a continuation. Hopefully we do get a pullback. It looks like we're seeing it already, and this would be my buy area. 30 seconds, a bingo and a bango. So now I'm going to explain why I did what I did. Now, for our stop loss, we have our stop loss roughly around 17%. I know you may think, oh, that's a lot. But once again, the way I always enter, we're always scaling into the trade. We enter 50% and then we add our 50%, or you can do 25, 75. But I do like doing 50 and 50. Now, if our stop loss gets hit, we're losing 17% of our 50. So we're not losing 100, or we're not losing 17% of 100%. That's way different. So just gonna let you know. Now, what I'm doing is I'm looking everywhere throughout the entire chart. There is support resistance. When you have a candle body close, this is resistance. It came up, couldn't do it, came back down. When you have a candle body close this way, same thing. This is support. So it came up. When you have a wick, this is saying that the price came up and it came down. This is resistance. When you have a wick this way, It's saying the price came down, found support. So throughout the entire chart, there's nothing but support, resistance, candle bodies, candle wicks. Depending on where you're at, depends on if it's support or resistance. So if you're here, right here, this is resistance, this is support. Now what we're doing is we're actually putting our targets and our stop losses underneath these specific areas. If we look at the stop loss, this is the strategic way I'm doing this. Now, can you go lower and lower and lower? Yes, of course, but then you won't have a stop loss. Same thing with a target, lower or higher, you'll never have a target. You have to make a decision on what you're comfortable with. Now, here, if the price comes down, this is what we call a low volume node. What does that mean? That means that there's not a lot of ups and downs. Simple terms, not a lot of ups and downs. It just went up. Because of that, there's not a lot of support or resistance in this level. So if the price comes down, we have a pretty good chance that it might come all the way down. Now, if we look to the left, we can see that we have areas of support. As we mentioned earlier, this is support. This is support. These candle bodies are support. This is support. So what I'm doing is I'm actually setting my stop loss underneath these areas. Now, could I have set my stop loss underneath these wicks? Yeah. How about these candle bodies and wicks? This would be a better spot. Heck yeah. How about this one? Now you have the problem of continuously going down. So instead of 17, 24, 32, 45, are you ever going to stop? You can't stop. Same thing with our targets. Now, if you're gaining value from this, guys, put a bingo bango in the chat. I would love to see some bingo bangos in the chat. I want the chat absolutely fired up today. Absolutely fired up. I greatly appreciate our first super chat of the show. And of course, that's from Alexandra G. Appreciate you greatly. For the targets, strategically placing targets, you need one to at least have a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. What does that mean? That means if your stop loss is 10%, you want your first target at least 20%. Hopefully 30. 3-to-1 risk reward ratio is great. Now, targets. We want our targets underneath. This is the strategic way to place targets. When I put targets on my chart, stop losses, it's not just random. It looked good here. No, I'm always looking to the left, always looking to the left. So here we have resistance. Here we have resistance, resistance. Candle body closes, resistance. So what I'm doing is I'm placing it underneath resistance. Now, if we come over here, we can see that we have more resistance, resistance. So this is telling me that if I were to have my stop or my target up here, there's a very high chance price may come up, maybe stop here and come down. Maybe if it continues coming up, stopping here and coming down. Why do I want to waste really extra time to get this extra 2% when I can go ahead of the line, put it underneath all these areas of resistance, and then my target gets hit? This is how I personally strategically place my stop losses and targets. So whenever I'm doing any of this stuff, none of the stuff that I do is random. In addition to that, when I'm also looking for, whenever I say, this coming down, doing this number, this is not random. I'm looking to the left. I'm looking to see where the resistance levels are at. I can't draw a straight line, but I'm always looking to the left. So whenever I'm doing something like this, coming down, why did I pick this area for down? Okay, well, let's examine it. Now, granted, the very first chart that I do, I always go more in depth, just to let you know. So it's very wise of you, whenever I start the show, or even before the show, hey, Joe, can you do this coin? Because what I do is I go deep dive generally, and especially if I don't know the coin, I'll do more fundamental analysis, but right now it's only technical analysis. But what I'm doing is I show you the entire thought process on the first one. Then after that is just really fast, really, really fast. All right, so why am I doing this? Well, we can see that it came down here, it stopped, and it changed direction. So do I think it's gonna come all the way down here? No, I mean, it could, it can do whatever it wants. But if it bounces, because nobody knows, this would be a really nice area for it to come down because of this support to come up. Notice where my crosshairs are at. Here's resistance, comes down. Here is support. Look at that. If you just look at my crosshairs, you'll see it matches up. It comes up here to resistance. Look at the crosshairs to resistance. So whenever I'm doing this, nothing that I do is, it looks good here. I'm always looking to the left. Everything I do is very strategic. Do I lose? Yes, I sure do. I'll be the first one to tell you I lose trades. Why do I lose trades? If I'm doing everything so strategically, why do I lose trades? We're trading against people. We're trading against market makers. Market makers will allow us to make money until they flip the switch and then everything dumps. What we do is we trade level by level so we're prepared for the market makers. That's what we do. Comes down, breaks the level, gets stopped out. Okay, maybe now we should short. You know, granted, shorting short term because we know the longer term is bullish. So we'll make some money coming down and then it reverses. Okay, make some money going up. So this is my thought process on TIA. I hope you did enjoy it. As far as the actual levels, those are my levels. All right, moving on. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's see here. Going to the chat really quick. And of course, right now, not taking any more coins. However, if you do want your coin front run in front of everybody else, then of course, that's when you do your super chat. Right now, we're going through some of this, just kind of catching up. See here. Joe doesn't want to jump on. I don't know. I researched it a little bit. Hopefully we can get to that coin so I can see if maybe I want to get into it. I believe it's on exchanges as well. See here, going down the list. Mod coin, representative of all the amazing mods in the crypto space. Is that an actual coin? If it is, we can do some TA on it. I'm not sure if that's an actual coin. So here, going down the list. Okay, TA Alpha. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. XRP making some moves. Very nice. I wanted to go to $3 so I can sell it. All right. So the next coin, and Alexander G, let me know if mod is a true coin. Oh, I can just type it in. Probably be faster. See here. It can be better, Tracer Joe. Oh no, it can be Tracer Joe. I thought I said better. I was like, yeah, could be. I see you here, Costa. Hello chat, I'm from the moon and I see XRP approaching, taking a turn and then saying that it forgot its phone. Costa, really? Returning to the earth? No, XRP is gonna move. And I hope so. No, Joe, I was just joking. Oh. It'd be ironic. Yeah, I tell you what, that'd be pretty fun. Oh no, I want you to have priority since you did a tip. Okay, so the next one is DOGE. So now, going fast. Get ready for the rapid fire session with TI Joe on TA. Technical analysis / Trade Academy on the Piper Academy Network. So here we go. Fixing our chart really quick. All right. Timer. Go. All right. So this we gave out, I believe it was yesterday. If you enter this trade, you're in the money, almost to our first target. Here was our stop loss, very tight stop loss, 5%. We can call it 6%. This was our entry idea. And of course, you want to set your alert. If the 4-hour candle closes above this level, then you enter the trade. Sure enough, you would have entered the trade, went sideways for a little bit, broke this next level of liquidity, selling pressure, reversal area, whatever you want to call it. I just call it money when it breaks above it. Now, of course, it is breaking above it. It would be very healthy for it to retrace. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. And right now it is doing, oh, I said the 30-minute, not the 4-hour. I usually do the 4-hour. So here you would have entered way sooner. You would have literally entered right here. Wow. Okay. So that was a good entry yesterday. So once again, follow me on Twitter Sometimes I post this on Twitter, the call outs. Follow me, not only on this channel at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but also my personal channel at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And of course the weekends, 5 p.m. But here it's coming up. I would not be surprised if the price action came down. So if you missed it, it's okay. I would not be surprised if it came down to this area before coming up. Let's see here, possibly returning back down and maybe coming up again. So with it, and I'm not sure if you notice this, but whenever I'm doing this, my eyeballs, they start shifting, because what I'm doing is I'm looking to the left. The left is very important. So would I enter right now if I missed it? No. Heck no. Why? Up only. We need retracements. If we don't have retracements, when it does retrace, it's going to retrace hard. So I would like to see it here. As a matter of fact, we have 1 minute left. I would like to see it come into this buy zone. Now, could it completely go down? Yeah, it can do whatever it wants. We're just here to try to capitalize on these gains. You can do an entry here. Would I enter here? Nope. And then once the price action breaks this level, notice my levels, you can add to your trade or into the trade. But here I would more likely add to the trade. Your targets still stand. If you're not in the trade from yesterday, well, then this will be your target. If you were to enter, let's say down here, go here to here, because guess what? These levels don't change, because these levels are underneath candle bodies and candle wicks. It's that simple. I don't want to say simple, but it's that easy. Reduce all of the complexity. You know what I'm saying. Make it easier. That's all I got. Bingo bango. Under 3 minutes for Doge. That is my thought process on this. All right. Let's go to the next one. So we did that one. Let's go ahead and make sure we're writing this down. We did our topic, targets and stop losses. We did TIA. We did Doge. Next is INJ. Next is INJ, rapid fire. INJ, not ink. INJ, USDT. If you're enjoying this content, guys, if you're enjoying this content, I want to see a lot of interaction in the chat. Put a 4 in the chat if you're enjoying this content. I would really like to know. Here we go. Injective. MEXC. 4-hour time frame. We'll do the daily time frame. Let's go ahead and start our thought process countdown. 3 minutes on the clock. All right. INJ. Absolutely love it. Was in this accumulation for how long was it in the accumulation? I will start my accumulation right here. It was in the accumulation for approximately 128 days. Now, of course, it did break out, gave us a bull trap, came down, came up again, possibly another bull trap, didn't do it, found support, made a lower high. Uh-oh, watch out, might come down, created a double bottom. Okay, it needs to break the neckline if you do patterns, but I would consider this my neckline since this is my highest point of resistance. Once this happens on the 4-hour time frame, you enter the trade, and then we would also have a level down here. This would be our level that we wanted to close above. So let's look, and it's much easier to do this in hindsight. Believe me, most mentors do. I like to tell you what I would have done in the moment versus what everybody else says. I wouldn't have joined here because, and then they start looking for reasons. We had bearish divergence on the 13.5 minute time frame. The what? On the 72 second time frame, there was a divergence. Okay. But everything else you said was positive. What? You're only saying one negative and 13 reasons why you would have entered, and one saying no. Okay. But here we go. So 4-hour time frame must had to close. How are we on time? We are so on time. Let's see here. So my alert would have been, oh no, my alert was up here. So we had an alert here. Yeah, definitely 4-hour candle close. It's showing support, showing support. Had plenty of, this one could have come down way down here. Then this one showing that it's losing momentum, coming further down. And if I would have get a huge candle, I wouldn't have entered. I'd have waited. I want to see it bounce support here. Now it did come down beautifully. I would like to have it come down here. It didn't. Again, nobody knows what's going to happen. We just have a higher probability of what might happen. Went up, nice, came down, higher lows, breaking this level, looking really good. I want to see it come down here. It's building a lot of liquidity down here. Now, granted, it's coming up and coming down, which is good. Joe, hurry up. We haven't done a thing yet. I wanted to come down here. So what we could do, I mean, because it is looking good. So this is what I would do. Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. So the 4-hour candle must close above this level. I would set an alert right here to get notified. And I would also put an alert down here to get notified, because I'm thinking possibly it can either do this or it can do this. Here was your entries. Boom, done. Oh man, I made it. I made it. I made it. I made it. Good Lord. I made it. All right. So that is my thought process on INJ. Once again, guys, I greatly appreciate all of the love and support that you're providing here. We do this daily on my channel, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and of course at 5 p.m. And then here, we're doing it at 4 p.m. So again, we're going to make you money, guys. We're going to make you so much money. And if you already know how to trade, even better. One thing I love doing is I love going to other people's streams, because they have different communities. You know, somebody might say a coin that I wasn't even familiar with or even had on my radar. And then I go and I start researching it. So this is the best part. You could, and there's several people in here, I've seen it, that know how to trade. But we might show you a coin that's like, hey, you know what? I haven't looked at that coin in a while. That looks pretty good. Let me go and enter it. So very good. Let's see here, going down the list. Flare is pumping. Nice. Yeah, usually when XRP goes, Flare will go. YouTube, username says, man, YouTube has a lot of AI soul ads. See here, there is a mod token on ETH. The project is Modify. It's an Oracle. Oh, nice. See here. See here, going down the list, got some fours. Dylan says, Joe is rocking it. That's for all the teaching moments. Let's see here. Let me double check something really quick. Very, very nice. Live chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Speaking about the Telegram group. Yeah. So Dylan's in the Telegram group. Of course, it's different from the Piper Academy Discord. The Telegram group, that's my own personal thing. And I'm very active in there. Very. Let's see here. Crypto Pollo says, give a list of those traders, Joe, so we can follow them. The good traders or the bad traders? The bad traders, you'd have to do that on my channel, because I don't want any drama here. The good people, well, that one's kind of easy. We have, of course, Jason Casper, really good. He knows his stuff. Great trader. Really nice thought process. And then, of course, Frankie Candles, another one. I really like Frankie Candles because the first time I watched him, I liked him right away. He talks a little too fast for me, and I know I'm talking fast because I'm trying to get through all this. But Frankie Candles, he's really good because he tells you nobody knows what's going to happen. And if somebody tells you they know, be careful. And I've been saying that forever. So yeah. I see Crypto Hoyo says, Joe, you and I trade the same level by level. You have to. Before, excuse me, before when I was first starting, I would have the bias. So one thing that I do right now, I know I'm doing story time, but this story time is education, it's experience. This is what you want, especially if you're a newer trader. You want this experience so you don't have to go through this. When I first started, I was doing patterns and I would say, oh, it's an inverse head and shoulders. It's going up. It's going. Those terms, going. It's a definite. It will go up. Versus now, my terminology has changed. Inverse head and shoulders, it might go up. It has a higher chance of going up. The probability of it going up is greater, but it's always level by level because it may get rejected here. Even though the measured move is up here, it may get rejected here due to the volume and price action to the left. So now I don't have a bias of what will happen. I have the probability of what might happen. That's very important. Make sure to follow me every single day. I will give you the thought process that I think every trader needs to be successful. I'm going to clip that. That was good. All right. Let's see here. I need to start doing more clipping of, I need more content. The only bad part though, like on TikTok, it's probably just because my stuff is not good, but on TikTok I get like 14 views. Horrible. Let's see here. Army Piper in the house. Bitcoin CME. Bitcoin. Of course, that's a ticker. Broke 100,000 again today. Wow. Them futures levels trying to tell me or tell us something, Joe. Going up, and then come crash down. What are we looking at in the 1 hour time frame? Right now, man, I'm so glad I'm in some future trades, a little bit higher leverage, but very happy. Yeah, Army Piper is extremely smart and very proud, honored to be a part of the Piper Academy and the Piper Academy Network. And like literally last night, I stayed up until 7 this morning, and I woke up at 9:20, I guess, so that I could watch his show. That's how important his 9:30 show Eastern time is. That's how important that show is to me, because I need to know what the markets are doing. So much alpha provided on that show, not only that show, but all the other shows that are, of course, on the top of the screen that way. So much alpha. And then I took a nap afterwards and then running late for my show. Let's see here. Moving on. I see here, going down the list. Okay, see, I think I'm above average at trading. I wouldn't doubt it. You know, just the thought process of knowing when to get out of a trade is just as important as, you know, getting into a trade. You know, markets are churning. You know, your level breaks. It's like, oh, Bitcoin's doing so and so. It's like, you know what? I'm at a 6% loss, whatever loss. You know, there it is. Let's see here. That's twice that it's broken 100K now. Wow. See here. Crypto Whale says, I love Army Piper team. Very nice. All right. So let's go ahead and continue on. We did INJ. Oh man, we got 4 minutes, guys. We got 4 minutes. There's no way we can do the rest of these. I tell you what, I'll give you a plus 10 minutes just due to all of my talking. I will do a plus 10 minutes. Hopefully I can run through all of them, but if you want yours for sure, super chat. If not, just tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. You know, no biggie. Let's see here, link. Let's do some link USDT. This one is on MEXC. For MEXC, this one looks great. Okay, let's start a timer. 3 minutes. All right, so for link, this one is looking absolutely beautiful, right at resistance. I do want to say, man, I would like to see it come down. I don't know if it will though. I would love to see it come down to here for a buy. Let's go to a buy zone. Right now it's in up only mode. I personally wouldn't enter right now. For one, it's under resistance, and for two, like from this low, it's just going up and up and up. Coming down here is very healthy. Even here, even better into this area right here. Let's see here. Do I see anything as far as like divergence or anything else? We do have divergence on the volume. However, with this doesn't mean that it's gonna come down. This just means that we need more volume to come up to increase, because right now we're having decreasing volume, increasing price. This is saying that it should come down. However, before my thought process, it will come down. Now, thought process, it should, higher probability. However, buyers can start stepping in, and the volume is like liquid. It's like fluid. It's like water. You can add to it. So this should potentially come down. Let's say it does a little bit. And then buyers see this. Oh man, it's right at this level. It's breaking out. You know, all these other mentors are saying buy the breakout, and you want to buy prior to the breakout because you know it's going to run. They enter the trade. What happens to the volume? Volume comes up. Price comes up. Where's your divergence? No more. Right now, it's possible. I always use the word possible because it's not divergent until it starts coming down. starts coming down. Okay, divergence is playing out. So that's very important. So for this one, I would actually set an alert right up here above our resistance. I would wait for definitely a 4-hour candle to close up here. Hopefully it comes down here. We can enter the trade, comes up, we add to the trade. Set your alert right here. I would also set an alert. Well, one, I would set an alert probably like pretty close, because any higher, it's going to get alerted really quick. I set an alert right here, not to enter, but to watch it on the 4-hour time frame to see if, in fact, maybe it slows down a little bit and does something like this. This is what you want. All right, so that one is done. That one is done. This one, we have to wait. We have to wait for the setup to come to us. That one is done. Next one is TIA. Next one is TAI, USDT. This one is on MEXC. I love Torch Protocol. This one is a lower market cap coin. We've been talking about this one. Whoop. Timer. All right. See here, we've been talking about this one for a bit. This one has been on our radar due to the great, amazing people here on the live streams. So this was a beautiful accumulation. For how long? Let's change this color to a gray. How long was this in accumulation? This was accumulation for approximately 150 days. And the accumulation size of this was 130%. So, of course, easier said than done. Oh, just buy the bottom. Buy the bottom and sell the top. Yeah, but we don't know when the bottom's at, you know, so it could keep on going lower. The point is, it was in this very nice accumulation. It is broken out, very low market cap, I believe. Double check on that. And let's go to a lower time frame on the 4-hour. Beautiful. We want retracements. This is what we want. We want up and down. I would like a little bit more. We want up and down. Beautiful retracement. We have up. Hey, look what we got here. We got a bull pennant if you do patterns, or you can try to do this and still force it to be a bull pennant. Okay, moving on. I like it. I love it. Matter of fact, this is, since it's a lower market cap coin, we have a very high chance that this, if it comes down, this is going to be a higher percentage. Let's see, buy zone, got 1 minute. This, of course, would be our level that it needs to break above. For this one, I would wait 4 hours just due to the fact of the size of the candles. So for here, I would go ahead and wait for a 4-hour candle to close above this, having my alert just above it. And hopefully the price comes down. In my opinion, this looks very bullish. You know, it went up, retraced, nice. Went up, retraced, nice. If it retraces, it's probably just going to go to here. I don't think it's going to go into our box. But one thing that I would recommend, having your alert above the box, watching this to see if in fact it does this number, you enter. And now you have a great entry with a possible lower entry if it does continue down. I don't think that it'll break below this. I don't. All right. That one was, even better. Less than 2.5 minutes. Very good. Hey, we got Crypto Billy in the house. What's up, my friend? What is up? Crypto Billy, of course, we all know he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. So I appreciate you. And yes, the GOAT himself. The GOAT himself. Hype up the chat for Crypto Billy, guys. Would love to see everybody saying hi to Crypto Billy. Hype up the chat. And of course, if you haven't already, definitely smash the like. That was my TA for TIA. And of course, this is TA, Trade Academy on the Piper Academy Network. So the next one, I'd say we're going to do 10 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. I think we might be able to do this. Let's go AI 16Z. So this is, let's do the futures on MEXC. Let's do that. Okay, it's coming up. It had a nice dump. Yeah, so I was looking at this last time and I'm glad I didn't enter it. Man, I was looking at this. I think maybe over here somewhere. I did enter it. Nice, huge pump. Would I enter right now? Oh, I forgot. Would I enter right now? Definitely not. But Joe, it could go another 400%. You can take it if you want. For me, it's all about risk management, risk tolerance. So what I see a box. I see this to be my support resistance zone or higher volume. You can see that this is a really great area for it possibly getting rejected or maybe even entering, staying in this for a while, and then coming up. What are the market makers doing if that happens? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Everybody sees this, everybody gets super crazy bullish. This now does 400%. With that being said, would I enter this trade? Definitely not. I do think that it will come down. And where do I think it'll come down to? Well, for that, we would do a fib retracement tool. Make sure our magnet tool is on. Come up here to the low, to the high. And normally, now granted, we do have to take into account the market cap of this one. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure if we do get the retracement that I'm thinking, we may come down here to the 382 before possibly coming up, coming down, coming up. Then what you could do is add to your entry here. Why wouldn't you want to add to your entry here? Because what it could do is this: everybody continues to take profit or selling off, and then now you lost a lot of money, versus doing this, and then now what you're doing is securing your thought process of it being bullish. This is what I would do for AI16Z, and this one was a minute and a half. Bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Let's see here. Almost. Let's see here. So the next one is, let's see here. AETHIR USDT, and did I misspell something? So is that it? AETHIR. Okay, so MEXC. So here we go. Let's start our timer. Timer is set. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's kind of zoom out on this one. I do like this one. This one is in a really nice zone. Actually, we have two zones. Our first zone, we can go from here to here. And then our next zone was a little bit lower, but we won't waste our time with that since we only have a short amount of time. Here is my highest point from these wicks. As you can see, bull trap after a bull trap after a bull trap. Do I want to enter when it breaks out? No. Why? Because I have a much higher likelihood of getting trapped. Yes, indeed. So what we want to do is we want to go on the 4-hour time frame, and the 4-hour candle must close above this level. If it doesn't close above this level, and I actually put this one blue so it's easier to see. If it doesn't close above this level, very high risk of it closing and continuing in here and then coming down. So set your alert here. Once the alert goes off, it'll give you enough data to look and say, oh, we're getting support. We're getting higher highs, higher lows, entering the trade. This one I do think will do very nice. Let's see here. Anything else I can say about this? Don't think so. But do not get trapped. Don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth the extra 10% you can make by entering now. Don't get trapped. There's another coin that I'm looking at that same thing, same scenario. It's looking really good right now, but we're not in it because, and it's not even, it actually has like 4 or 5 4-hour candles. What I do is I do all the waiting. I do all the waiting before I post. So if I ever post anything on Twitter or anywhere else, you'll know that, okay, this one is more than likely ready because I wait for them. And plus I give you information on it, but I would definitely wait on this because you don't want to get trapped again. All right, so 2 minutes, nice. All right, so going down the list, let's see here. Going down the list, let's see here. Inverted Head and Shoulders, that played very nice. Let's see here. Check out Crypto Billy's latest motivational. Yes. So this guy, he does motivational videos, and I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. So no matter if it's my channel, Piper's channel, Crypto Billy's channel, every time you watch a video, definitely smash the like, definitely leave a comment or two. What it does is it increases the engagement, and YouTube sees this and they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and push this out. So definitely check that out. See here. Hello, boss. How are you doing? Let's see here. Anything about Harmony One? So unfortunately, I'm out of time already. Let's see here. What do you think about Tornado Cash? I think it's okay. Let's see, what is your fast prediction on both? Thanks. Yeah. So right now you actually caught us at the end of the show. We started our show 1 hour prior. So we started at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. On my channel, it's a different time. On my channel, Trade Intuition, it's at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and then 5 on the weekends. So unfortunately, I know for sure we won't be able to get to yours. Now, of course, anybody who does a super chat prolongs the show with the coins that get skipped. And of course, there's no rush, guys. There's no rush. We can always do these coins tomorrow, so there's no rush. See here, going down the list. Petra says, what's your rules for leverage usually? That's a huge discussion. It depends on your risk management, but also your entry, what time frame you're doing. That's like a huge discussion. On tomorrow's show, 5 o'clock, on my channel, hit me up, Petrus. I'll tell you. See here. That long wick on the left would make me nervous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And of course, these other ones too. Let's see. Crypto Willie says, don't long resistance. Don't short support. Words spoken of a true mentor. Don't do it. All right, very good. So let's see here. We have a few more minutes. We did that one. Let's do AMP. We're already past our time, but let's try to see if we can do this one really quick. Let's go to this one. Let's do our timer. So our timer is now on. Would I enter this trade? Definitely not. Why? Very low market cap coin for one. For two, it pumped. It pumped a whole bunch. Now, if we go to a lower time frame, oh, nice. Okay. So this one, it's doing nice. So before my thought process was no, definitely. But now that we're on a lower time frame, we can see it pulled back. Beautiful retracement. Starting to come up. Let's go in the 1 hour time frame. I'm liking what I'm seeing. The lower time frames I'm going because I'm able to see more ups and downs. So of course for here, I don't want to see it going lower than this. This is actually my zone that I don't want to see it going below. If I'm thinking about entering this coin, it would have to break this level. I would have to set an alert above the level. The 4 hour candle must close. You guessed it. Well, no, you probably didn't. But the 4 hour candle probably would have to close. I'd say the candle bodies. We'll do the candle bodies. So the 4 hour candle has to close above this level. And then we can enter the trade. But I do think that this one may come down into, good Lord, into this area right here. So I think it may come down, come up, and then do this. And then here would be a much better spot for you to enter. So that's what I would do. So I would actually have an alert also down here. That way, more than likely, this one hit first. We watch it on a 1 hour time frame, maybe a 30-minute before going up. And then that's your setup. So not bad. A minute and a half. Okay, good. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, and this is the last one, guys. This is the last one. Again, the other ones, they can wait. You know, there's no worries. CTS. I did that one. Nothing's coming up. CTS. I probably put that one in wrong. I do apologize. I don't see a CTS. I may have written it down wrong. So we'll do the next one. See here. Anyone seen my clogs? Nice. Next one is, I don't know if this is a one or if they were just saying please. Let's see here. PLS, is that one? Pulse chain. Oh, pulse chain. Man, I haven't seen pulse chain forever. All right, so we're going to end the show with pulse chain. Of course, before you leave the show, make sure to smash the like. Put a 5 in the chat if you enjoy the show today. Put a 5 in the chat if you enjoy the show. Pulse chain right now is just kicking some butt. It is absolutely kicking some butt. For this one, we did have this level that it needs to break. Came up here, didn't break it. Came up here, beautiful cup and handle. And then, of course, to the upside. Now, it did retrace, and now it's coming up. So these are a bunch of opportunities that we've been missing. If we were looking at this, we would have definitely caught them. We would have entered on the 4 hour candle close above this level. We would have seen this. We would have done a 4 hour candle close above this level, and we would have gone up. So now, because of this, what I'm doing is now I have to go to a lower time frame. Beautiful retracement. We missed it. Beautiful retracement. Let's go to a 4 hour time frame. What do we see here? We see the price going up, down, up, down, up. And, man, I would really like to see this price action. Where's my tool? I'd like to see this price action coming down to here. If it pulls back, there's two things that I see happening. One, pull back to here, because there's a lot of support right here. And I'm also looking at candle bodies, candle wicks, everything else. So there's a lot of support right here. it might come up. This could be an area of entry. I wouldn't recommend it because we're so close to this. This is where I would enter the trade, not so much here. If you want to get greedy, be very careful because greedy people, well, they get hurt. They really do. If it doesn't bounce up from here and it comes down, this is the perfect opportunity to enter your trade. This is what I would do. So for this one, I would definitely set an alert up here. Once again, this is what we're looking for, and then set an alert down here so that if it does hit, we can kind of monitor it to see if it does this. All right, guys, that is it for me. I do thank you. We got a bunch of 5s in the chats. I was hoping to see more 5s, though. I guess I didn't do a good job today. Don't tell my boss, but I don't think I did a good job. But if you found value in this and you're still here, put a 5 in the chat. That way my boss can be happy with me. If the 5s are valid, then I might get a demotion. I don't know. We'll see. No, I'm playing. I don't have a boss. And I love crypto because of crypto, I don't have a boss. Man, I love going to sleep when I'm tired. I love waking up to my only alarm, which is for Piper Academy. And I do thank you guys. Thank you very much. Hey, we got a super chat. We got a super chat in the house. Adapt FOMO. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you guys so much. Adapt FOMO, if you have a coin you want me to do, since you did a super chat, let me know in the chat. I'll leave this open for about a minute, just because I know there's about a 30-second delay. But if you have a coin you want me to do, we will extend the show for that. As we're looking at the list, we got some 5s popping in. 5s popping in saying that today was a good show. Today was a good show. Let's see here. Very good. Petra says, being kicked at the beach is a total crock. Yes, I agree. Let's see here. Going down the list. All right, so we got some more 5s in the house. Some more 5s. All right, very nice. Thank you guys here. You're great. Thank you very much. And of course, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to tune in not only to that, but also, I'm going to get it right one of these days, on the very top, there are the times for the other shows. So I strongly recommend you watch the other shows. Granted, right now it is not playing. Not sure what, oh, there it is. But definitely join the other shows. So much alpha news that moves the market, moves that talks about the economy, talks about crypto, talks about, you know, Bitcoin, what it's doing, everything related to crypto and how to make money, stocks, everything, economy is here on the Piper Academy channel. So I do thank you. All right, so that was enough stalling for me. Special shout out to DAP FOMO. Thank you very much, my friend. And until tomorrow, as always, don't FOMO. Have that angel or person in your ear that says, you know, don't do it. Now, one thing that I strongly recommend, joining a community. Join a community. Of course, here on the Piper Academy, they have their own Discord. And I strongly recommend everybody who has a membership, join them because I believe it's once a week. They have a Q&A. Not only that, but there's links in the description that have it to where you can join their full Discord. And Alpha City, like everybody who's in Alpha is in there. So just kind of give you a heads up. Great place to be. And they will give you that added voice, that angel voice, where it's like, the market's not doing so great, guys. Might want to pull back or, you know, do whatever. So strongly recommend doing that. And then also there is the free portion of the Piper Academy Discord. Recommend everybody join that. You are going to be surprised. And when I say surprised, I mean surprised with all the alpha that is in there. Very much so. All right, so I do think that that is all for today. Special shout out to everybody who showed up today. Hope that y'all had an amazing Turkey Day. And again, make sure if your mom is still around and your dad, but mainly your mom, give her a call. Let her know she did all right. And I do thank you so much, guys, for everything. We'll see you tomorrow on my channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. You guys absolutely killed it today. You absolutely killed it. Love all you guys. We are going to dominate this bull run. We are going to absolutely dominate this bull run. I am so happy to be a part of the Piper Academy Network. I'm so happy to have you as a fellow trader watching what we do every single day. We're going to kill it. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow on my channel and Monday on Piper's channel. All right. Take care. Oh, no. Piper also does weekend shows sometimes. Have that notification bell. Joe, just go. Okay, bye.
Bulls and bears, we ride the wave. Trading crypto, feeling brave. In this game, you gotta save. Stack it up and then behave. Technical analysis, trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy Network, the mission. Night and day, we're on the grind. Market swings stay on my mind. Skill precision.